Well, holy cow. Okay, I've got it written down. Oh, hey gang, how's it going? So glad that you could join me. Holy Cow is over here and Platy's over there, and they've got a problem. They forgot their password to get into the computer. Now, because I knew this might be a problem, I've given them the same password. They just can't remember it. You know, you have to have a password to get into your computer. Sometimes people have a password to get into their phone. Sometimes secret clubs have a password. What's the password? And we whisper a password to somebody and they let us in. But we have to have the password if we're going to get into the computer, if we're going to send an email, if we're going to go into certain websites. Like when I go into my bank account, I have to have a password. If I get money out of the ATM machine, I have to have my certain number so that I can use the ATM. Passwords are so important, but sometimes we can forget them. But I gave Holy Cow and Platy the same password that they need to know so they can get into heaven. You know what? Hey, Platy, Holy Cow, I'm going to share your password with all of our friends. It's pretty easy. And if you guys lose it, you guys can find it. All you got to do is look in the Bible, right? Because that's where it's found. It's found in John chapter 21. You see, Jesus had shown up right after Jesus had died. The disciples had gone back to fishing in John chapter 21. And it says that Jesus talked to them and told them to cast their nets on the other side of the boat. Well, when they did, they pulled in a large number of fish. And in John chapter 21, it says they pulled in 153 fish. 153 fish. This was the third time Jesus had appeared, it says, in John chapter 21. So 3 goes into 153, 51 times. Do you know that if you were the only person ever born, only person to ever live, Jesus would have died for only one? So not only am I giving you Holy Cow and Platy's password into the computer, I'm giving you the password to get to heaven. It's this. Oh, maybe we're not looking at it right, because, you know, Jesus also told us that he prayed to God and he says, Father, may they be one as you and I are one. And Jesus also told us to go and share him. He told us to be fishers of men, like my little fish hook. So if you want to know how to get into heaven, it's right here. This is the password to get into heaven, because Jesus said in John chapter 14, verse 6, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. So gang, if you want to know their password and the password to get into heaven, it's to know Jesus as your forever friend. And all we have to do is follow him. Say, Jesus, I'm going to follow you, and I'm going to be a disciple of yours, and I'm going to love like you did, because Jesus is our password. Thanks, gang. See you soon.